I think this person's asking this question in good faith, so I'm going to try my best to answer it. They're asking about two-tier healthcare, where there's private surgery clinics and public surgeries. Two reasons why it doesn't help. Thing the first, where do you think the doctors and nurses are coming from? There isn't going to magically be more. The only place that those private clinics get staffed is by poaching from the public system. So you're basically putting the public system in competition with the private system for those employees. But the public system doesn't have the same flexibility with funding that the private system does. The private system can just raise prices. So there will be a hollowing out of the public system. That's part one. But part two is even more insidious. It is a disinvestment from the public system. This happens in two ways. First off, you have people who just no longer have any reason to care about the public system. The wealthy and powerful will disinvest completely from the public system and have their own separate system, so they don't have any reason to care about the public system. If I see public hospitals closing all the time, but I'm wealthy enough to know that I can afford to go to a private clinic, why would I care what happens to the public hospitals? But there's even more. That disinvestment also happens publicly. If you expand the private system, by default, you're going to be shrinking the public system. There's the same number of people and the same amount of need, it's just going to be distributed differently. By shrinking the public system, you're taking away economies of scale. There's even more. If there are complications in that private system, the private system will not deal with those. Private surgery clinics do simple surgeries. Knee replacements, hip replacements, cataracts, stuff like that. When there are complications, and there are complications, those people just get punted back into the public system, which is left to deal with the very expensive consequences. Creating a private system just guts the public system. It doesn't improve quality of care, it just gives the rich a way to opt out. That's all.